For candle in the wind, you'll get one of these big buckets, tall. You'll get a CO2 sensor, and the CO2 sensor is going to measure CO2 in the atmosphere. Right now this is open to the air. We want to close it. I have two types of plastic square you can use to close it. This one is, well, both of them have a film on the surface. So if you peel off the film, you'll see underneath is this beautiful clear plastic. Beautiful clear plastic underneath. The CO2 sensor is designed to fit in a bottle like this. So these are the bottles you used in the Magic Density bottle. So I'm allowing you to destroy one of these bottles for your experiment. You can imagine having the atmosphere in here, and then this is the sensor on top, but it will need to measure the CO2 in this atmosphere. I don't want you to put this sensor inside because it'll get hot from the fire, may get destroyed. So instead, keep the sensor up on top, but then you'll need to drill holes so that this can measure here what's the atmosphere inside the box. So you can use a power drill to drill through the plastic. There should be something wooden underneath, not the lab bench. I recommend starting with something relatively small, and you can put the drill bit in the electric drill, tighten it up so it's straight. This drill is reversible. If you push in this side, it goes forward. If you push in the other side, it goes backwards. So forward. It also has 2 speed settings. Put it on fast speed too. And then you can drill holes through the plastic lid. If you try the big drill bit, it may work, but it may crack. So this is scrap plastic. You can practice on this. I only have 4 total of these nice squares, so don't break these. So if you drill some holes in the lid, maybe multiple small holes, maybe a couple big ones, and you drill some holes in the bottom of this container, then I think you can see we can measure the atmosphere inside without putting the sensor in harm's way. Might need to glue this bottle on top of the lid. That's fine, we can do that. To make it work, you'll have to turn on the sensor. You'll see this flashing light. Spark view is on the iPad. And you'll need to connect your sensor with the Bluetooth, and it'll match up, and you say okay, boom, connecting, and now it's connected, boom. You can set up your screen in different ways. Right now I've got a table and a graph to start collecting data. There we go. So it's collecting data, it's measuring the CO2 in this room. You'll want to measure the CO2 in your bucket. Good test is to breathe into a bottle and put your CO2 sensor in that, and it should go sky high. So you get a candle like this from your instructor, and you'll have to be able to float it on the ocean and have it lit. Put your lid on, measure the CO2, and we can also measure the pH of the ocean.